What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, TikTok? It is Reboy on Twitch, literally the #1 ranked console player in the entire world, top 100 in the game. And we are back with a new updated Season 2 for ranked play, top best loadout meta options to use in the game. So get ready, here we go with the best guns to use. As of right now, while I'm recording this video, 8 a.m. on February 16th, the hands down most broken gun in the game that everybody needs to be using is the new, just buffed a few days ago, TAC Evolvier LMG. And what you're going to want to do, I know this is going to sound crazy, you're rocking this thing as an SMG. You're going to want to pick this up instantly, throw it into tactical stance, however you do that. I aim down sights, press down on my D-pad. It says in the bottom right, usually in-game, what you have to do to turn attack stance. And it turns this thing into an absolute laser beam. Again, this is your SMG, so this is going to be your close range gun. The build you're going to want to rock on it. What you're looking here, if you open up the detailed stats, tactical stance spread. That's your #1 stat that you're going for here. So the breacher device muzzle is giving you plus 17%. That's the smallest one. Then we got the Bruin tactical vertical grip. That's a plus 29% right there. We're rocking the 100 round 5.56 belt. This is the biggest one, plus 57%. Plus it nearly doubles the rate of fire, plus 71%. This is gonna throw bullets down range. This is what's gonna make it a super strong SMG. It does noticeably less damage, but that is more than countered by the extremely higher rate of fire. The FSS combat grip rear grip giving you another 23% tac stance spread, and the 1 milliwatt laser box, another 23%. Now a lot of people are going to say, you know, why don't you use one of these other lasers that gives you a higher percentage, like 31%? That laser visible at HipCon, you don't want that. You do not want to be rocking a green laser. That is literally giving the person you're trying to fight against, you're running up, you're pushing, you know, that's giving them free reaction time. They can see the laser. They know you're right there around the corner. They can pre-fire you. They can pre-aim you. You won't catch anybody sprinting with their gun pointing in the sky if you're running the burger green laser. So I always run one that does not show, and this is the best one that does not show. So all again, we got the 1 milliwatt laser box, the combat grip, 100 round 5.56 belt, Bruin tactical vertical grip, and the breacher device muzzle. But the long range build for the TAC Evolver, we're rocking the VT7 Spitfire suppressor, giving you all that good recoil control and extra damage range, bullet velocity. The Chimera Rin vertical grip, giving you an insane amount of extra recoil control. We got the high grain rounds, giving you as much bullet velocity and damage range as possible, and only a little bit of extra recoil. The Rampart heavy stock, giving you an insane amount of extra recoil control. And then whatever sight you prefer, I'm rocking the Choreo Eagle's Eye 2.5x sight. For the SMGs right now, we've got 3 main contenders besides the broken LMG. If you want to use an actual SMG, we've got 3 main contenders for your top 3 SMGs. The new Ram 9 SMG, the old reliable was meta for a solid month, HRM 9 SMG, and then now the new recently buffed AMR 9 SMG. My personal favorite, the AMR 9. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little swayed because I have this blueprint on it. I'm a little biased because I've got this sexy blueprint on it that overheats while I shoot, and I think it looks beautiful. And the AMR 9 SMG build that we're rocking, Step 1, 50 round mag, especially for rank play. You don't need that full 100 rounds. That hinders the mobility just a little bit too much, and you don't really need all that many extra bullets. You can run in a sight of your choice. I personally prefer the slate reflector on all my close range guns. The AMR 9 Commando Crow Barrel, giving you that just a little bit of extra movement speed again for SMD. That's the biggest drawback of this thing, is the sprint to fire speed, so this helps balance that out a noticeable amount. The biggest pro of this gun is the time to kill. So if you are holding a pre-aim on somebody, you are going to drop them the absolute fastest with this AMR 9. And then we've got the classic combo that I like to run on all my SMGs, the Jack BFB muzzle, giving you a ton of recoil control at the expense of bullet velocity, which is not that important on your close range gun. We are going to balance out the negatives in movement speed with the Demo Buffer 2, giving you an insane amount of extra movement speed. The recoil control takes a hit on this, but that's where the Jack comes in, cancels that all out. So all in all, you just move a lot faster. That's my personal favorite close range SMG in the game right now. But if you want to rock something else, if you're not feeling the AMR 9, the HRM 9 is also an absolute banger. My personal favorite go-to build for the HRM 9, we're starting with the 50 round drum mag, biggest mag you can get, the folding stock, giving you a ton of recoil control with very little hit to aim down sight speed. The DR6 hand stop giving you some strafe speed, sprint to fire, and aim down sight speed. The Princeps long barrel giving you a ton of effective damage range and bullet velocity. And then again, the Jack BFB muzzle to give you even more recoil control to turn this thing into an absolute laser that is still insanely fast. This works as both your main SMG, and you can even use this with a sniper if you want to pair something for a longer range SMG. And the new SMG, this thing is insanely fast. This thing allows you to do some insane, crazy Jowo type movements with the Ram 9 SMG build. We're rocking, again, the Jack BFB muzzle. Again, the bullet velocity is not that important for your close range gun, and this gives you a ton of recoil control, so you can combine that with a bunch of movement speed, sprint to fire, aim down sight speed, strafe speed attachments to move as fast as possible with very little added recoil. This is going to give you extra bullet velocity and extra strafe speed. The Imperator light barrel, the Kimura Seraphic vertical grip is giving you some more strafing speed and extra recoil control. The 50 round mag, 50 or 40, either one works. I personally prefer the maximum amount of bullets as possible. And the ultra light stock pad to give you even more ADS movement speed and sprint and tactical sprint speed. So this thing is lightning fast, kills super fast, just a slower TTK than the AMR9, but you are noticeably fast. This does make it a lot easier to run and gun, especially when playing rank play. You got to get them taps in. Playing with your teammates, you just got to throw a couple bullets and slide out of the way real quick. This thing is a beautiful fit for that. I know my teammates like using the Ram 9 right now. For the extra long range guns, I use this thing to pair with my LMG. I'm a little skeptical about running two guns that use the same type of ammunition, but the MTZ shoots slow, so it really doesn't burn through ammo as fast as possible. So I pair that with my TAC-E TAC Stance SMG, the MTZ 762 build that I use in rank play. This is my rank class right here, the VT7 Spitfire suppressor for the extra recoil control and bullet velocity and damage range. The Precision Blackthorn barrel for some insanely extra damage range, bullet velocity. Bruin heavy support grip for as much recoil control as possible. 30 round mag, you can't use the glitched 40 round mag in rank play. And the EXF close quarters assault stock for some even more extra recoil control. This is my long range gun. I use this more so to just tap people out of the sky, since it just shoots really fast and I can just have a really high bullet velocity. I use this more to tap people out of the sky, but it is also a laser beam if I do need to shoot people. The Ram 7 is still a very good choice for long-range weapons. A lot of people are saying this is the best in the game right now. So the build, I see a lot of people, I pick up a lot of Rams off the ground that are built horribly. I don't know what horrible-ass Twitter account or YouTuber or D-list TikToker people are getting their Ram builds from, but y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta use the Reboy on Twitch build. The HVS 3.4 pad, guaranteed. 60 round mag, Bruin heavy support grip, Cronin headwind long barrel, and then the muzzle is what differs the most. You can either rock the Jack BFB if you want as laser of a gun as possible, but that does hinder the bullet velocity, or the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor. There's not another option you should be running. All these other muzzles are not it. These are not the vibes. You are just hindering yourself by rocking these. Either the suppressor, if you want a suppressor on your gun, or the Jack BFB if you don't want to be suppressed. Those should be your only two options that you're using on this thing. If you want a gun that's even more of a laser beam, the SVA is still absolutely disgusting in this game right now. You are rocking, if you swap it, if you pick it up and instantly switch it to semi-auto, you can shoot it as fast as you want, and it has 0 recoil on it. As fast as you possibly can. We're rocking the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor, the STV Precision barrel for recoil control and damage range and bullet velocity. High grain rounds. This takes away recoil control, but on semi-auto you don't even need it, so it doesn't matter. So this is for the effective damage range and the bullet velocity. 60 round mag and the Corio Eagle's Eye 2.5x sight. This is the laser beam SVA class setup. And if you want to rock the new BP-50 assault rifle, I personally love this gun. If it wasn't for the new LMG being broken and overpowered, this would be the gun that I'm rocking. This is what I use for a majority of rank play. I've got 2 different builds that I try. There's only one difference in the attachments. We rock the Moat 40 stock for recoil control and some extra ADS movement speed, which feels very nice when you're shooting at people long range, being able to still strafe. The 45 round mag, the Lore 9 heavy barrel for extra damage, range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, and the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor. I tried this thing without or with the Jag BFB. It is a little bit more of a laser, but it just didn't feel worth it with how low the bullet velocity is. I like the suppressor on this better, but either one of those works. And then you can either rock the Bruin heavy support grip if you like the iron sights. I personally do, especially in rank play for Fortune's Keep. There's not too many long range distances where you do need a sight, I found. But if you do want to rock one, take off this Bruin heavy support and throw on the Eagle's Eye or whatever 2.5 sight you prefer. This thing is an absolute laser beam. I love it. This is what I used to get from bronze to iridescent to the top 250 was this BP50 AR. And that is it. That is the top meta loadouts for Season 2 ranked play, Fortune's Keep. These work on big map if you want to use those. These are the #1 console players, #1 ranked play classes that he uses to have a 3 KD, 7 in my recent games in the top tier highest division of ranked play skill-based games. These are my go-to meta loadouts, so I recommend you use those. Let me know if you got something that you want me to try. Don't forget to like the video if you like the class setups. Don't forget to drop a sub if you're not already. Other than that, as Jay God always says, have a great day.